Good morning. It's the top of the hour. I'm Steve Johnson, and you can get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app available for free in the App Store as well as on Google Play. The Dove also available on Roku as well. In the news today, flooded streets, mudslides, evacuations, and destroyed homes have followed days of heavy rains in Colorado. Emergency officials in Larimer County say an earthen dam in the Big Elk Meadow area has given way, and residents of two communities, Pinewood Springs and Blue Mountain, should be ready to evacuate. The intensity of the warning to residents was evident in the emergency message sent out by the National Weather Service.
Move to higher ground now. Act quickly to protect your life. Excessive runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots.
Now, days of heavy rains have flooded streets, triggered mudslides, prompting evacuations, and leaving one person dead in Boulder County. The victims of the 9/11 attacks have again been remembered at events in New York, at the Pentagon, and near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. At the World Trade Center site, friends and family silently held up photos for those who died. At the Pentagon, President Obama vowed to defend the nation against the threats that endure, even though they may be different than the ones that we're facing 12 years ago, as he remembered all of those who died in the various attacks of 9/11, 2001.
We pray for the memory of all those taken from us. Nearly 3,000 innocent souls. Our hearts still ache for the futures snatched away, the lives that might have been.
The president also encouraged the nation to have the wisdom to know that while force is sometimes necessary, force alone cannot build the world that we seek. Well, on the anniversary of last year's American Embassy bomb blast in Libya, a car bomb exploded outside a foreign building, a ministry building there. No casualties were reported, but the blast blew off large parts of the building's facade and some interior areas. A large amount of explosives were said to have been inside the vehicle, which was destroyed in the explosion. A branch of the Central Bank of Libya was also damaged, with a minor injury to one of its security guards. An Oregon Congressman has made a plea for a bill that would raise revenue for rural counties and could save federal government money. On the House floor, Republican Greg Walden said that House Bill 1526 would free up some forest lands for sale, saving thousands of jobs and creating an estimated $120 million in revenue each year.
We don't come back here to the federal taxpayer and say, give us another check, give us another handout. We say, let us manage our own lands and do it under Oregon State Forest Practices Act, which is one of the leading environmental laws in the country for balance, for sustainable forest health and management. Do it under that, and we'll create the jobs and save them. We'll create the revenue for our schools.
That's Oregon Congressman Greg Walden. Well, let's take a look at our weather scene. And is there a change afoot? Well, probably a little later on. For Medford and Grants Pass, sunny skies for the next few days. A high today of 98, 97 tomorrow, 99 on Saturday. For Klamath Falls, partly sunny skies. A high of 89 today, dipping to 86 tomorrow, back to 89 on Saturday. Along the coast in Port Orford and Coos Bay, fog all 3 days. A cool 71 today, 72 Friday, 73 expected on Saturday, lows in the mid-50s. And for Northern California and Wairika, sunny skies today, a high of 96. Partly cloudy skies for Friday and Saturday. A high tomorrow, 94 degrees, rising to 95 on Saturday. Lows in the upper 50s and low 60s. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date with the latest right here on the Dove.